Mitzvah Gedola Lios B'Simcha Tamid. Rabbi Nachman says there's a mitzvah for a person to constantly be b'simcha, constantly be happy. The Arizal, it's quoted in the name of the Arizal in the beginning of Shar Kavanos, the gates of intent, that Rav Chaim Vital, the Arizal's main Talmud, writes that if a person, when he davens, other than the times where he's asking Hashem for forgiveness of his sins, is never allowed to be sad. He said a person, when he davens, is to constantly work on his simcha, is to constantly work on being happy. And if a person is sad and disappointed, not happy in his avodas Hashem, specifically in the time of tefillah, then to a certain extent, not to say Hashem never really rejects our avodah, never really fully rejects whenever we do something, but to a certain extent it's lacking. A person always has to be besimcha in his avodas Hashem, has to be happy in his avodas Hashem. But the question is that realistic? Can a person always be happy? Can we always be happy? We have a range of emotions. How could a person always be happy? But the truth of the matter is, we know that in Shechina Shara El B'Makam Simcha, Shechina only rests in a place of happiness when a person has to feel good about his avodas Hashem. When we approach Hashem, we have to see what an unbelievable opportunity it is. To a certain extent, we have to look at it as if a person had an opportunity to go on a shopping spree. And there's a lot of work, there's a lot of planning that has to go into it, there's a tremendous rush that a person feels, a challenge, where does he go, how fast can he go, he's strategizing, and then it's a stressful thing. You're running through with your cart, and you realize you have a certain amount of time, and you're trying to get as much as you possibly can from the shelves. It's a very stressful experience. But if a person, on the other hand, has a perspective, and he realizes, what an opportunity this is. What an opportunity I have to gain as much as I can gain from this experience. If a person keeps in his mind's eye what it is that he's really engaged in, he's able to go deeper than the actual pu'ulot, the actual activity that he's doing, and realizing the purpose of what he's doing for and what it's accomplishing, then a person could be besimcha, he could be happy despite the stress, despite the difficulties of the situation. He could realize at the end of the day, I'm gathering gold over here. We have an opportunity to connect to Hashem throughout our day. We have an opportunity to connect to Hashem through davening, through learning, through going to make a parnasa for our family. Whatever it is that we're engaged in, we always have an opportunity. Yes, it could be stressful, but if we focus on what it is, the matara, the purpose of what we're doing it for, then a person can be hard work or whatever it might be. But if a person focuses at the end of the day at what he's accomplishing, what he's doing, it's possible for a person to be besimcha despite it all if he's able to focus on what it's really all about. And therefore, a person, if he realizes this, can connect to Hashem in anything that he does. And when a person realizes this, then in fact it is possible for him to be besimcha in everything. And it's certainly not something that comes naturally. It requires a perspective, but this is the great challenge that we have in life, to maintain perspective in everything that we do.